This portion of the news brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
After 8 months of intense planning, the One Bahamas Unity and Family Fun Walk will take shape at Arawak Key this coming Saturday at 6:30 a.m.
The Unity Walk is the brainchild of Chairman of the One Bahamas Committee and the country's first Olympic gold medalist, Sir Durward Knowles, who believes the event will promote unity in every single community.
Well, member of the One Bahamas Steering Committee, Peter Bates, says Bahamians who have not signed up for the walk by Friday will not be able to do so during the event on Saturday, but can send a donation online at www.onebahamas.org. Again, that's www.onebahamas.org. However, he says so far the response has been pretty good.
I want every resident of the Bahamas there. I want the police to really be stressed out as to how to contain all of these people. But truthfully, we've sold 1,000 registrations, and we probably expect the same number of people to show up at the last minute. But really, everybody should come out. Have a good time.
The Unity Walk, or Unity Family Fun Walk, will start at the front stage of Arawak Key grounds at 6:30 and end at the Sheraton Cable Beach Resort. Bates says although this is the first walk of its kind in the Bahamas, the wheels are now in motion for next year's major event.
That although this has been a great deal of work and effort, I think that One Bahamas will want to do this, if not every year, certainly every other year. But I believe it will be successful in doing it. There's a really important part of this walk that is quite unique, I think, in that if groups of 10 or more register and pay their $15 each, which is what we're asking for, then after it's all over and everything and the accounting's done, One Bahamas will donate $5 for every one of their registrants back to that group.
In other news tonight, former senior news anchor at WJLA-TV in Washington, D.C. and 9-time Emmy Award winner Paul Berry was recognized by the Ministry of Tourism for visiting and making the Bahamas his home away from home for the past 34 years. The news anchor and radio host is a native of Detroit, Michigan, and is prominently known for his 2 community service programs, Crime Solvers and 7 on Your Side. Mr. Berry shared with us his first encounter in the Bahamas back in 1979.
To my tournament to the States, and we met at, if some of you know Lee Elder, remember Lee Elder, the great black golfer? Yes, sir. And Lee he would bring a number of people to his tournament, and some were from the Bahamas. And so I met one of the great golfers that I love so much was Freddie Higgs, who was here. At that point, he was then managing, I think, which was Paradise Island. And he said to me with his voice, "Paul Berry, you know you ought to be here. You ought to come to the islands. And you ought to be a member of the club." So I come over and I joined the Paradise Island golf course.
Still to come, students on Cricket Island will soon have a new high school. Details of the contract signing straight ahead.
And Carifta fever coming around the bend as the region's largest junior track meets take off in our backyard. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.